As in most e-learning platforms, videos play a fundamental role in the delivery of content. They help provide contextual information on a given subject, or step-by-step guidance to complete exercises and practical tasks. Depending on the message you want to convey, there are many options when deciding the right video production method. Interviews are a great and easy way to start building a script. You can begin with drafting questions you need to have answered. Green screen technology is helpful if you would like to add a more relevant background to your interview. Another option is to have two people on screen in a discussion about a course topic, concept, or methodology. Be sure to introduce yourself and your subjects to the audience either in a spoken message or perhaps a title card. Let's say you want to demonstrate something practical or hands-on. An action-based sequence or screencast will help show your viewers how to do something and give them the means to try it on their own. Action and screencast videos work well with voiceovers. It's helpful to break down your key messages into a script or storyboard before touching your camera. When it comes to recording video, the golden rule is to keep the camera at eye level. The eyes play an important role in communication. Avoid high-angle and low-angle shots where the camera is tilted downward or upward at the subject. High-angle shots can make the subject look unimportant or inferior, giving the viewer a sense of superiority. Low angles tend to dramatize the subject, giving it an aura of authority or grandeur. When making your own video, using one camera is absolutely fine. The key is to have the person asking the questions standing at the level of the lens next to the camera. Make it a medium-wide shot, where you get the subject's head and shoulders fully in frame. Have the subject focus on the interviewer's eyes and try to hold their gaze in the same place. If you have two cameras, you can set them up at different angles to complement each other. Make sure that your white balance settings are the same and that both cameras are eye level. When framing your subject, we use the rule of thirds. The rule of thirds means that a subject isn't centered in the frame. Instead, the main focal point is a bit off to one side. Using the rule of thirds draws the viewer's eye to the subject. You want it to feel like your subject has adequate talking space. There are tools like grid displays built into most cameras that will help you frame your shots. Make sure to frame your shot so the subject is talking towards the side with the most space. If using two cameras, your close-up shot should have a similar composition to the wider shot. For example, if the subject is talking from right to left on the wide shot, then they should also be talking right to left on the close-up. If you are doing a piece to camera, it is acceptable to center your shot and have the subject look directly into the lens. In order to record an accurate skin tone, you should perform a white balance on your camera to make the whites look truly white. After you have set up your lights, hold a white sheet of paper where your subject will be positioned. Zoom in until the white paper fills the screen of your camera. Then press Auto White Balance and voila! Your visuals are starting to look great. When recording a video or voiceover, make sure to do so in a quiet room. Remove all potential hums, alarms, or outside noises. When possible, use an external microphone and get close to your subject to reduce unwanted background noise. When recording directly to a camera, be sure to check your sound levels both visually and with a pair of over-ear headphones. The built-in microphone on most laptops is not optimum, but it is possible to get good results if you record in a quiet environment. You can also use an external microphone connected to your computer. The fabric your clothes are made of also matters. Natural fabrics like cotton are less likely to rustle or create unwanted sounds during an interview. Try to record in well-lit rooms and have your subject face the main source of light, like a window. Avoid positioning your subject in front of a well-lit background, as it will create silhouettes, making their face underexposed, which means darker, or the background could become overexposed or washed out. This is a diagram of a 3-point lighting setup. The key light is the main light source that shines directly on the subject, usually from the front right or front left, and it establishes the overall look and feel of the shot. Try using the sun shining through a large window for a key light. The second is the fill light, which provides balance to the key light by filling in the rest of the subject's face with softer light. It should be positioned to the side that's opposite the key light. Fill light is about 50% of the intensity of the key light. Third is the backlight, which creates a flattering rim of light around the subject, separating him or her from the background. There are several basic video editing softwares available, whether it be iMovie, Windows Movie Maker, or Sony Vegas Movie Studio for beginners. There are also online editing softwares such as Loopster, Movavi, or WeVideo. For those that are more practiced or professional with their video editing, there is Adobe Premiere Pro and After Effects, Final Cut Pro, or Pinnacle Studio. Remember to save regularly and increment your files. If you would like to run screencasts, make sure you start with a good microphone and script. Your script can be based on PowerPoint presentation notes or a step-by-step guide. Choose a quiet space to record, close apps that send notifications, and clean your cluttered desktop. Be sure to rehearse your script out loud and run through the steps on your screen to deliver the best screencast you can. Check for spelling errors in presentation slides and toggle the visible cursor to find what suits your content. Speak slowly and give your audience ample time to watch you complete the tasks you are speaking to. Once your video is ready, you will be given the Dariah Teach login credentials to access the channel. Go to the YouTube homepage and log in. Once inside, click the Upload button and drag and drop your video file, or select the file you wish to upload. While your video uploads, you have time to fill in the YouTube video content, such as the title, description, and metadata tags. Make sure that your viewer settings are on public and you add your video to your course playlist. Once your video has been uploaded and your content is saved, then you can add your video to the Dariah Teach platform. Under your YouTube video player window, you can go to Share, then Embed, and copy the iframe link. In a new window, go to the Dariah Teach platform, go to your course homepage, turn editing mode on, and go to the specific page where you would like your video to be added. In the Page Content section, click on the HTML Source Editor button and paste the iframe link. Update, and then you will see your video embedded on the page. If you have any further questions about videos, you can read the instructions in the Introduction to Digital Humanities course.